Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program. And today I'd like to talk about the fabulous Omega Planet Ocean. And let me tell you fuckers, I've had heaps of requests. What do I think of the Omega Planet Ocean? And let's have a look at this one here. I was recently down at Brisbane Vintage Watches and they had this one and I said, hey, let me film it. I'm getting so many people saying, what do I think of it? This is the 45mm version, and it's on the Seamaster strap. Sorry, the Seamaster bracelet. And this uses the caliber 2500 coaxial chronometer movement, which is a manual wind movement. Sorry, it's an automatic movement. It's a mechanical movement, but it's the automatic movement. And I gotta say, this is a really cool looking watch, and it's water rated to 600 meters. And I gotta say, this is a really cool looking watch, and this is using the aluminium insert in the bezel here. I love the hands on it. And it reminds me of the old Explorer 1, the 369 type dial. Well, this is 6912 dial with the date feature at the 3. But it's a really cool looking watch. What do I think of it? Well, personally, I wouldn't buy one myself. I think there's a lot of better bang per buck. I mean, this is Brisbane Vintage Watches had this about the $4,000 mark, just over the $4,000 mark, and that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for an Omega there. I mean, for $4,000, there's a lot of watches I'd be picking, but like things like the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. I think I think it's a better watch, better history, better movement. I'm not a huge fan of the coaxial movement. That's just my view on it. But I gotta say, you could do a lot worse than an Omega Planet Ocean, and that's always something to consider. You could do certainly a lot worse than it. I think it's a great looking watch. It's a young man's watch. It's probably Archie's probably getting a bit old there to enjoy this sort of piece. For that sort of money there, I'd probably put a bit more in and possibly get a no-date Submariner. I think that'd be the pick of the seagoing sort of pieces, modernish sort of pieces. But yeah, it's cool. It's not my choice, but I think out of 10, I'd give it a 6. Yeah, that's my opinion. I think it's a 6. I mean, it doesn't. It's a modern, it's a fresh, it's a young man's watch. It's an okay piece. You could do a lot worse. Put it this way, you could buy a fucking tag and you'd be, that'd be complete dog shit sort of watch there. But yeah, I think it's okay. It's acceptable. So the Omega Planet Ocean, tell me what you fuckers think of this. Hello fuckers, ArchieLuxury here. Very, very simple bit of advice. If you're in Brisbane, Australia, and you're looking for a wristwatch, either new or used, or you're looking for a wristwatch repair, come and see my friends at Brisbane Vintage Watches. These are good fuckers to deal with. They're honest, they're enthusiasts, they love watches, and they'll look after you. And best of all, they're one of the best dealers I know of. And I really love the guys at Brisbane Vintage Watches. So fuckers, if you're looking for a wristwatch in Brisbane town, Australia, please contact my friends at Brisbane Vintage Watches. See you later, fuckers.